This you can play. You stood right beside me, yeah. And I won't forget.
What's up, guys? Your boy Eugene Smilez, and I'm back. I just got finished. Hold on. Come here. I just told this little girl to go sit down, and she keeps coming in my face while I'm recording. Say hi, Tara. She gonna sit there. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Alright, well, like I was saying before I was really interrupted, I just got finished watching Beyonce's Homecoming documentary, and I also listened to the album, so we're going to talk about that today. But before we get started, make sure you like, share, subscribe, check out my channel, check out my videos, all that, comment below, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So, first comment is, it wasn't what I expected. I actually thought it was going to be just a whole behind the scenes, because I was like, I don't want to watch it. Like, I just want to watch the actual concert again. And that's what it was. It was a concert, and it was some behind the scenes, and the shit was long. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes. Like, this shit's long. I guess it was getting me ready for Endgame next week, because Endgame is coming out. That's going to be 3 hours. But, first of all, Beyonce is if not the one of the greatest entertainers of our generation, one of the greatest entertainers of all time. That's her style, her creativity, her and her team. It's amazing. So when I actually watched the Coachella performance live on YouTube last year, and I was just like, this is the Beyonce that I want. This is what I actually always wanted. I was in marching band in high school, and I've always loved marching band. I love what marching bands would do, renditions of popular songs, and I've always said, I want somebody to do this. I want somebody to come up with an album where the marching band is playing all the music. And the only person I could ever think that had the style and the swag to do it was Beyonce, and she finally did it. So when she did this last year, I was just like, my dreams come true. Now, I'm not a Beyonce fan I'm not a Beyonce stan. I'm not a part of the Beehive, but I am a fan of Beyonce. So I was just like super excited to see her do that and see how they executed it. So one of my things that I didn't necessarily like about the documentary was that it didn't really give us a lot of insight on the creative process. It just kind of showed us what happened once they had everything already kind of like planned out. Like, okay, this is your outfits, this is the choreography, this is the music. Or is it going to show you some behind the scenes of the actual rehearsal? So I didn't know what the point of the documentary was. Because usually they go through, documentaries usually show you the whole process on how they made the decisions that they were made, and what other decisions that they might have thought of, or other choices that they might have thought of, and we didn't get that. We did get a lot of insight on Beyonce post-twins. It did give us a lot of footage of her pregnant, talking about how she found out she was pregnant. She didn't know she was going to get pregnant. She wasn't trying to get pregnant. She ended up having twins. That was a surprise too. Her body was all out of shape. She was trying to figure out how to get that back. Beehive, bruh, like, y'all gotta stop exaggerating. When the documentary came out, I was looking at what people were saying, and they were like, oh my god, Beyonce was starving herself and so that she can rehearse. And I'm watching the documentary like, where's the part where she was starving herself? Beyonce changed her diet so that her body can look a certain way. Everybody has done that. Some of y'all be trying to do it and change it in a week, but she actually did it and changed it over like 8 months. Like, y'all need to stop exaggerating. It was interesting to know that they did 4 months of getting the music together, and then 4 months of actually getting the rest of the show, choreography, dancers, and all that stuff together. It's dope because Coachella, I feel like before Beyonce wasn't that big of a deal for artists. People would just go, and if they're on tour, they would just do their same tour during Coachella. Beyonce wasn't on tour at the time, and she wanted to do something that was going to be memorable, and I think she did it. Hands down, one of the best performances of our generation. Definitely, I think her best performance, and it was amazing. Only issues with the show, and I've talked about this in my other Beyonce. Making noise. I talked about this in my Beyonce and Jay-Z On the Run tour, On the Run 2 tour review. Put the link up there if you haven't seen it. But Beyonce loves to perform her floppy songs. Like, she is an amazing performer. And Beyonce can get up there and perform the ABCs, and everybody be like, "Oh my God, ABCs, she killed it." But I get bored. Like, I got bored when she was performing Top Off and I want to say Balamos. What is the song? 7-Eleven and that Spanish song. Like, I got bored. Like, I hate 7-Eleven. I hate Top Off. Like, Beyonce could have not done those songs. Like, literally, I was about to fall asleep until those was over with. She could have did Blow. She could have did Green Light, the whole Green Light, not just the Go part of Green Light. She could have did the whole Kitty Cat. She could have did Freakum Dress. Freakum Dress. Beyonce, like, Beyonce has this issue of doing her floppiest songs. Like, we don't want that. You performed the entire 7-Eleven. An entire 7-Eleven. Like, what is that song even about? I'm good. Like, we could have skipped that. You could have did Blow. Like, y'all didn't have to be on skates, but y'all could have did Blow. Y'all could have had some glow in the dark shit. Like, that would have been fire. And I always feel like Beyonce's shows could be just a little bit better if she gets the set list right. If she just gets the set list right, it would be just a little bit better. But besides that, the arrangements, I love, of course, the live band music. Her outfit changes. I mean, Michelle was Michelle. I think at this point, Beyonce just be like, it's Michelle. Like, that's her thing. She's not going to always get the beats right, the steps right, the moves right. She don't have the swag. It's just Michelle. That's all I'm going to say on that. Kelly kills as usual. When she's next to Beyonce, she always kills. We just want her to use that same energy in her career. Kelly, you make amazing music. Just give us that in your career. Not just when you're supporting Beyonce. They kept scaring me with close-ups of Jay-Z. Y'all could have skipped that. Y'all could have cut that out. The live album, of course, I love it. It gets almost a perfect score, but I do skip, like, Freedom. I don't care nothing about Freedom. I do skip a lot of those other songs. I wish the Say My Name remix in its entirety was performed. One of the best remixes of all time. I don't care what nobody say. Timbaland killed that. Timbaland and Static, rest in peace, Static. It's good. I definitely listened to it in the gym today. And then Before I Let Go, her remaking that song was a great idea. Beyonce really shines with funk R&B, and like songs like Love on Top, like her doing Before I Let Go, like her doing, what were the other songs I mentioned? Work It Out, the whole B-Day, like those kind of funk sounds, like an updated version of kind of Tina Turner. Beyonce really shines, and I think once she goes back to that and kind of updates it and tweaks it a little bit, she gonna have crazy hits. Before I Let Go is doing exceptionally well. It's gonna be at all the barbecues, the family reunions, all of that. It's gonna do really well for her, and I'm just ready to see who's gonna be performing next year at Coachella. Who do you think it's gonna be? I am calling it. I think Rihanna's gonna be there next year. Rihanna 2020, Coachella. I need her to do a whole festival, carnival theme. Y'all send this to Reed. Have her call me. I already got the whole idea how she's gonna open the show. Got the set list. Like, we ready. Rihanna Navy is ready to take over Coachella. I'm gonna be there. I can't promise I'm gonna be front row because just getting at the front and having a pee in a cup and all that, I can't do it. But hopefully I'll be backstage or I'll be on stage. You know what I'm saying? Reed, hit me up. Rihanna Navy in Atlanta. We trying to come and set this shit up. But I'm done. Like, good job, Beyonce, on the documentary and you on your team. And they talking about she might win an Emmy or something. I don't know. You know they be exaggerating. It was good. It was good and all, but okay, y'all. We out. Shout out D, Rihanna 2020 Coachella. We in this bitch. Rihanna Navy. Ooh, it's hot.